We kick off our trip to Hawaii by sitting at the terminal with the badger sleeping.
I was just testing out my brand new pillow. I knew it was going to be a long flight.
We just landed and we're about to eat our first Hawaiian meal on the first day of our week-long adventure. This is Pearl Harbor, where we got to see all the cool stuff that...
And that was me making friends.
All right, here we are in Hawaii North Shore, and I think you might have just heard a free-range chicken.
It was a rooster.
A rooster, I'm sorry. We've discovered here the real definition of free range are the roosters and the chickens just hanging out everywhere we go. Let's come over here and check this out. Here's one of the free-range roosters, and there's another one in front of the coffee shop. There's one over there, and we have one here talking to us. Denise really likes them. She's over there using the universal call code for come here. And the
Oh, it has babies, look.
oh look, we have one with babies. Let's get a little closer over here. Let's take a look at this. That, my friend, is the definition of free range. We're about to go surfing or take surf lessons, and we're drinking coffee here, Hawaiian coffee, on our first morning in North Shore. Here we are surfing. There's the badger doing yoga on a surfboard.
Surfing was really fun. We actually did pretty well. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. That guy was our teacher and instructor. And since we didn't have pictures or camera or anything out there, we reenacted it here in the corner pictures. It was super fun.
Super fun. Oh, and here's the food truck.
Yes, Giovanni's shrimp truck. Very famous. The
Look,
chickens also like
more
it.
chickens.
They were everywhere. Everywhere we went.
Hiking. That's when we went hiking to the pillbox, and look how awesome that is.
Yeah, that was inside the bunker. And it was really cool. And they had these great trees that we had fun playing around on.
There's Turtle Bay, and that was where we went to eat that night, and we saw this awesome sunset.
Yeah, that was the most we were dressed up the entire trip.
And then day 3. We got to go whale watching, which was awesome because we got to chill and see whales.
And we did actually see a turtle in the water. We've been wanting to see a turtle this whole time, and we did see one swimming, and his little head was poking out. It was really kind of fun.
And we drank pineapple juice out of a pineapple in front of the truck.
And this is where we went the first time at Shark's Cove to go snorkeling. It was my first time snorkeling, but I did well. I was a little nervous at first, but it was really cool, and you could see lots of fish underneath there, so I really loved it. So here we are, day 4 of our trip to Hawaii. Yesterday was really awesome. We went on a boat and saw several whales and a turtle in the water. We have yet to see a turtle not in the water. We've been looking for them since we've been here. Hopefully we'll see one today or tomorrow. Right now we are at the climb zipline place. I think you can see the zip lines behind me. We get to do that today for like 3 hours. And this is on a farm, so we get to have some bananas off the tree and whatnot. And the ninja's over here getting ready to do some ninja stuff on some trees while we're waiting for our turn.
And here we are at the Zipline Adventures where safety was third.
Yes, and we had a lot of fun. And as soon as they found out that Trevor was a ninja, then we get the opportunity to do a few things that cause a minor injury later in the day.
Oh, here it is.
Yep.
They challenged me to see how fast I could run across this bridge, and well, I slipped on the very end. That cable was slowing me down with some drag. Kind of hit my shins.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, the zip line was super fun. It was neat to see all the things. That was me inverting. I love going upside down, so the fact they let us do that was absolutely incredible. And we also went through some canyons, and I love that part of the zip line. Trevor said his feet touched. Mine didn't, but...
They were touching the trees on the side, and it was a really long zip line, like 2,500 feet or something, the longest in, I think, in North America they claimed, or something along those lines.
Yeah, and here it is. There's a canyon. It was really fun to kind of go through that. It felt very Indiana Jones-like. And you were going pretty fast.
Yeah. And then we went to the Polynesian Culture Center later that night, which was cool if you liked, culture, a lot of neat things. That's the guy that invented the
Shaka.
shaka.
Yeah, the reason that he did the shaka is because he was missing his middle fingers. That's where it started.
Hey, there's me starting fire, maybe.
Yeah, I think the kids behind him are probably more successful at getting fire than the ninja was.
Probably so.
And there's a fake waterfall that made a good photo opportunity for the tourists that were there. They gave us more of these lays. We had a lot of these.
And there's the badger making friends again.
Yes. They just play music.
And these guys are pretty cool. They put on a good performance.
Yeah, the show was actually really cool. I like all the stuff with fire.
Hey guys, here we are, day 5 of the Hawaii trip, and as you can see, we have a awesome background. We're here on the set of King Kong, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, Jurassic Everything.
Jumanji too.
Jumanji, and the Lost. Lost was here, and so this actually behind us is one of the scenes from Jurassic Park, and a lot of the Lost scenes are from this big field here. But nevertheless, the reason they do all these movies out here is because it's awesome. It's awesome.
And we did the tour on ATVs, which was super fun. It was way better than those poor people that have to go ride around here on a bus. We get to ride the ATVs, and that was awesome.
Yeah, it's a good call. Good call. And the background was so awesome. It looked fake, and it was real right in front of our eyes. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was CGI, but it wasn't.
It's a giant Godzilla footprint that I managed to get a picture in. And a terrible picture of me that Trevor insists on using. And man, riding those ATVs was super fun. I'd never done that before, and so it was a great way to do that. They also had a lot of horses there, and Trevor enjoyed seeing the horses. I'm a little standoffish on the horses.
But you like kissing pigs,
Yes, that's a pig.
boar, or whatever you call them.
Yeah, those sacrifices are how they divide land in Hawaii, apparently. And this, of course, is Trevor mocking me. Because as we come up here, my ATV died, and they didn't in the security video. They didn't tell you how to start it again, so I just didn't know.
It was
But they-
entertaining, yeah.
Well, they did tell you if you went off the path or if you ran into things, you would get kicked off the tour. So I was worried since I got stuck behind, I would get kicked off.
And this entire ranch had this awesome ocean front. And this is me wanting to play around while we were out there. And I think everyone on our tour enjoyed my antics.
It was fun.
So I'm traveling through this bunker here in Hawaii, and I found some dinosaurs.
Beautiful views. We get to stop a lot and take some pictures and stuff. It was fun.
Then we went hiking afterwards, and we kind
Here
of
I
got
am.
lost.
On a jungle safari in Hawaii. I'm not sure where I'm at though, but kind of lost out here. It's a little scary. The badger and I, we don't know what we're doing. But we'll be fine. We'll find our way out.
We found this trail that was closed and had pig control.
Apparently they go out and shoot pigs, so there's not too many of them. These are people that we met on this trail trying to get around, and we were helping them, and Trevor was trying to make it so I didn't fall. I was still a little worried about falling and breaking my new hip.
It was mucky.
And we didn't even make it to the waterfall where we were supposed to go.
This is where we went snorkeling the second time on this awesome bay. If you can see there how beautiful it is, and the fish were amazing.
It was really fun. And we had those full face, there I am, Scuba Steve, my full face mask. They're great to snorkel with. Of course, I have my safety first buoy since I'm such a crappy swimmer. And a couple of times it hit my leg and I thought something was getting me. But it was just my buoy. And this was a really cool park. We actually saw a lot more than what you can see in the video, but it's actually really fun. And the tide was coming in and I didn't want to get too far out.
Hey guys, here we are at this really Cocoa Head crater. About to climb to the top of that thing right there. It's gonna be awesome. See you at the top. This is hard. Long ways to go. And here we are, roughly halfway. We're about to do the sketchy part, which is that one where there's no ground underneath the railroad. Yeah. This will be fun. And we had a puppy.
Yep, apparently the locals will use that as training.
And the view was unbelievable. You could see all around the entire mountain. As far as the ocean let you see. I could see the islands next to us and the city below. That's Honolulu. It was cool.
Yeah, I didn't go up. Stepping up and my hip weren't in compatibility at this point in time. So as much as I really wanted to go up there, I decided to wait at the bottom and at least the ninja get to go see it. Although I did get to go up 2 different mountains on different hikes, and so.
So I'm here at the bottom of this waiting for Trevor. I decided to not go ahead and do it because I'm pretty sure it would void the warranty on my new hip. It might be a little bit too soon for me to be able to do this much climbing up. But you should be able to see him coming down now. He's got a cowboy hat on and no shirt. Took him about 28 minutes to get to the top. I watched another guy run up and down, and his time was 12 minutes round trip. So Trevor has a little bit of work to do. I'll have to learn from the Hawaiian ninja who did the 12-minute round trip how to do it a little bit quicker. But here it comes. I'll check with him and see how he did. So how was it?
It was awesome. The view up there is pretty ridiculous. It's much harder getting up there than I anticipated, though.
Was it?
Yeah.
No 12-minute round trip for you?
No. I was happy to make it and come on down.
Awesome.
Here we are walking up the Lighthouse Trail.
There's a lighthouse there. And that trail was nice because it was nice and paved and super easy and you could stop. And then we stopped about halfway up and we saw whales. It was absolutely incredible. The whales were actually jumping under the water. Now this is me posing an Instagram pose because we kept seeing all these women and they were posing and making their husband take pictures over and over. And of course they were Instagramming them. So I started mocking them by doing my own Instagram poses. So if you're wondering why I'm doing that.
It was fun going to the edge of the rocks and making the badger nervous, especially here.
Yes, and it was windy and he was grabbing his hat. Yeah, that doesn't look as sketchy as it really was. It was terrible. And some nice people took our picture at the top. Ooh, look at those shins. I don't know what happened there.
There was pillboxes on this island all over the place as well. The badger was fascinated by them.
Yep, and then there was people parasailing and stuff in the back. And one of the buildings they sealed up.
Are you trying to get in?
Yes, I want in. There's treasure in here. I want it. Hey guys, it's our last day here in Hawaii and we are about to go swim with sharks. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And we've had a great time and we're on the boat now as we head out. You can't tell by all the movement. And I'm in my hoodie and it's really early in the morning and there's the badger. Pretty excited about the shark thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, if you're wondering what we're going to do, we're riding the boat, it's going out 3 miles out, and we're going to jump in the water where the sharks, they're going to throw bait in and we have to dodge the sharks. So it'll be fun. Hopefully it has some good GoPro video of all the action.
And I was a little worried, kind of claustrophobic, not that great of a swimmer, and they're putting it in a cage and I'm being submerged, so I wasn't quite sure. Fortunately, there was a family of 6, and one of the little kids was 6 years old, and they get to go first, so that gave me a little bit more confidence.
Sacrifices, yeah.
Yeah.
Sharks weren't as hungry with how we got in.
It's the cage.
But even the ninja really enjoyed seeing the sharks up that close. It's actually really cool. I swam with the sharks. And what was amazing is you could look underneath and the sharks were underneath. And I even saw little tiny fish. And you'll see one point in this video where my leg goes out. I could have had it eaten off. Although I understand these sharks don't eat humans. There are great whites in Hawaii, but they weren't here in this area.
All right, final day here in Hawaii. We found a secret pathway to a secret beach. Rumor has it this is where the lost castaways crashed their plane, and it's where sea turtles might be hanging out, so we're gonna go check it out. Might be able to catch a few surfers on the pipeline as well. Good times will be had by all. We found this awesome surf competition with these 20+ foot waves, and we watched this for about half an hour.
And then I finally got to go to Matsumoto's shaved ice, which was amazing. Trevor said all the shaved ice is the same, but no, that one was the best one.
Then we took a drive up Tantalus Trail. It was a real windy road that was very sketchy.
Yes, there was lots of trails, and apparently this guy didn't quite make it.
He drove right off the trail. He was lucky there was a tree there to save his life.
And the views were amazing. Oh, there's me with Instagram posters again.
I think we got some calf shots of me somewhere. Oh, there they are.
Woo! Look at those calves.
Calf man.
And of course, what else is there? Oh, there are chickens.
Hi,
There's the
chicken.
mama and the
Hi,
medium-sized
chicken.
babies. They're not